Hello, everyone. It is I, HPJ. How are you guys doing this wonderful Saturday, December 27th of 2025? We're only 4 days away from the end of the year. And I have to really just tell you guys, HPJ is tired. HPJ is definitely going through so much. But I have to honestly truly say, having videos where I just talk to the camera like this is very therapeutic. It's very helpful. It's very reviving. It's very sensual. It's very calming. And I have honestly thought this was going to be my last video for, my um, podcast. And I have decided not to. I decided I will continue to make podcasts. And I will continue to do my podcast videos. The reason for this is simply because during my therapy sessions, I realized that I've been going back to creating these just these small little sessions of content that have been posted. And I enjoy it, honestly. I really do. I love it. I am a huge fan of it. I didn't realize I loved it more than I thought I would because throughout the years, every time I create a project, it's always an issue of the project and why the project itself unfortunately hit a flop. And the reason why is simply just because I'm not really good at what I always thought I would be, which is content creating. And that's okay. Going into this after 15 years, going now into 16, it's been very, very stressful, especially these last several years. Dealing with everything that I'm doing, both from a mental, physical, emotional, and standpoint, as well as just dealing with all the additional things that have come from it. So ultimately, what my goal is now, going into 2026, is to keep at least 1 week of podcasts. I don't want to do a monthly podcast because I'm going to forget shit. I know I am. And I feel like this is ultimately better for everyone as a way to not only just, check up on me or hear how things are going, but really get more of an in-depth reason to things that are going on. Because I would normally use channel updates to do that, but no one watches that. Um, I'm making moves behind the scenes that people don't realize. And it's not easy. These moves are not easy at all. And it's been very, very much a humbling experience, but also a very devastating experience. Because when you're someone who's a small content creator, no one wants to work with you. No one wants to do content with you unless they're already small. Then on top of that, I've been doing this for over 15 years now, and I still get little to no recognition. Despite the fact that when Google search me, or you use Gemini or whatever search to really search out for me, you really cannot find a lot of information. You'll find information on me, but a lot of it is very incorrect. And I wanted to address that too because if Google is listening to this, which I know they are, because somebody's listening to our conversations and stuff, I'll be very honest with you. You guys have a really poor setup for my content creation. I just want you guys to know that. And the reason why I say this is because I was actually going through one of my depressed phases. And I started to look at my content, or, a summary of my content. And it says my name, my, Harpie Master Joe. Then it goes into previously known as Harpie Player Joe, HPJ. And then it basically just gave a big summary of everything. Like HPJ is known for content creating, focusing on Harpies, focusing on the Harpie content, and major waves of my content focusing on the Harpie archetype, which is true. When I mentioned other archetypes in the video, that I do on my channel. It was very incorrect on this information because I've never done a Luna like that profile, so I don't know where that came from. But apparently, they have been trying to push Luna Light on me, and I'm like, do you guys know who the fuck I am? Because I don't do Luna Light. I've never had an interest in doing Luna Light, so I don't know where Luna Light came from. But I've never done any content involving Luna Light, like at all. I brought Luna Light up because of the legendary duelist pack Sisters of the Rose, but that's about it. I never had any major um, wave of needing to talk about Luna Light, like at all. I'll be very, very honest with you. There's no need for me to talk about Luna Light because there's literally nothing in Luna Light that are like, oh my god, it's Luna Light, yay! Like no, there really is not anything for me precipitously on like God's green earth that makes me want to go and scream Luna Light. And it's no offense to the Luna Light players, but the archetype literally, what do I benefit from it? Because I have no benefits from Luna Light at all. Do I have any? Because I don't hate the deck. I just want that to be known too. I don't hate Luna Light. I was just confused as to how the hell Luna Light was more prevalent when I have Sky Striker, Miss Valley, Blackwing, Shadal, um, Fluwandereeze, all these other archetypes that I put out there. But Luna Light and Cyber Angel? I haven't done a deck profile on Cyber Angel in over 5 years. And that's saying very much a lot. So when I saw that, I was just like, what the fuck is Cyber Angel doing here? I haven't done shit for Cyber Angel in ages. And even then, what the fuck does Cyber Angel still have left? Because hell, at this point, Alexis ain't doing shit. Like, they milked the well with Alexis. I mean, the Cyber Girls, maybe. But even then, what are you going to do with Earth Attribute Warrior monsters that you haven't already done? And you didn't want to even do much with that because Cyber Angel is just a break-off of the Cyber archetype, which itself is already broken into pieces. Because there's Cyber Dragon and the Cyber Dart, which are all machines. So you think, because it's a Cyber. But then Cyber Angel and Cyber Dancers, or the Cyber Girls, are under that as well because while they don't give the appearance of machines, their cyber-like appearance in their name of being cyber kinks them to the archetype. This is what I saw on Yu-Gi-Oh! Wiki when I was doing the videos, I was doing the research. So it makes sense because a lot of the cyber archetypes started flowing out of GX anyway. Because you had Zane with his Cyber Dragon and Cyber Dart. Then you also had Chancellor Shepard with his Cyber deck as well. It was full of was the cyber style. It was a combination of machines and Cyber Dragon, which then indicated to what Zane did with his Cyber deck, incorporating both Cyber Dark and Cyber Dragon. And then like infusing the whole dragon archetype situation, turning cards into dragon type to benefit the Cyber Dark. So you had, then you look over and you have, of course, Alexis, and she has her Cyber Girl, Cyber Angel. In her White Knight deck, which is funny because her White Knight cards got more support than her Cyber Angels. Even the fact that in the Yu-Gi-Oh manga, the GX manga, you see a lot of Alexis using the White Knight cards than you did her using the Cyber, because Alexis Rose is separated into two entities, her anime and then her manga counterpart. Her manga counterpart did use the Cyber Angels, used the Cyber Girls, but then went into the White Knight Snow Frost archetype in situation, which is true because that's literally what she was pinning into. Was that okay? We're gonna make the cutesy girl that everybody likes into the Ice Queen. So that was definitely portrayed correctly during the Society of Light arc. But once that happened, the differences there's a lot of major differences between the GX anime and the GX manga. And the manga itself basically said, no, Alexis still kept her White Knight card. There was no Sartorius though. And Alexis's deck did focus on like her strategy of using water monsters and stuff and her boss monster was actually the white knight, the ice dragon. I can't remember its name. The white knight dragon was her dragon monster. Was her boss monster choice. You know, everybody they were trying to throw everybody a dragon for some weird reason. Throwing everybody a dragon doesn't fucking work either. I just want to point that out too. That shit was so cliche. But they gave her a dragon, and then I know on the cover of one of the GX mangas is Alexis and one of those ice monsters. I think it's the Ice Queen, the Snow Queen, and the snow counters and all of that situation. That was Alexis's back. That was what they built her up for. But then in the anime, they gave her the Cyber Angels, which I think is a better fit for her because she dumped her Cyber Girls, then went for the Cyber Angels, and while we did have to wait 10 years for the Cyber Angels to finally be printed, the Cyber Angel archetype is still really good because they have a ton of support cards. Like, they have their ritual spells, they have their monsters, they have their, remember, even Cyber Angel Benton was limited because she was that powerful. Like, Alexis had a monster in her arsenal that was really good, but the thing was that it worked well with other ritual archetypes, which were just a lot faster than Cyber Angel. But don't get me wrong, I think Cyber Angel did extremely well. It's just that you can't compare you can't compete when you can't compare. And while Alexis was comparing, to be very honest with you, it was just like, okay, well, you gave the girl this monster. What do you want her to do with it? What do you guys want to see Alexis do with all these new cards that you're giving her? They really didn't do nothing. Honestly, what did they really do with Alexis and giving Alexis in terms of the cards she had? Because I'll be very honest with you, they didn't do much. And it's still kind of sad because when you look at how Alexis' deck and lineup is, she was really going hard in her combination. It's just that, of course, because she wasn't the main protagonist, she was just, the girl that fell in love with, she was the main girl. She was the Akisa. She was the Taya. But unlike Taya, and just like Akisa, they actually dueled. They had dueling moments. They had, their moments in the spotlight. Is that they weren't sitting there trying to be love-struck girls, which is fine. But also they did have to, remember, it's a shonen, so they did have to push that whole love interest in every now and then when they can. It was really just, I hate when it's forced. I heard they stop forcing, the anime girl to always be the main chick and stuff. It's just so tiring. But yeah, when I seen the Cyber Angel thing, Luna Light stuff, I was just like, let's correct that. And I did send them a message hey, when you guys are summarizing stuff, I want you to know that is not correct. It's not correct about me and the Cyber Angels and the Luna Lights. I do primarily focus on Winged Beast, but I have other archetypes that I do focus on. I can give you my top 10 Yu-Gi-Oh! Archetypes. If I exclude Harpie Lady, I can give you 10 right now. And those 10 are literally Shadal, Pepe, Perform Mage, Blackwing, Fluanderies, Sky Striker, Modolce, Miss Valley. What else have I played? And I've done continuous videos, or at least a countless wave of video. I want to say Dragunity. I want to say Agents. Because Dragunity, I'm sorry, I really have not done much with you at all. I know for a fact I have with Agents. Not Trap Trick. Trap Trick was something more newer I came into. I can at least admit that. And the same thing with Charmer. But it was just give me a summary of my top 10 decks that I've used over the years, or within the last few years. And I know for a fact that I made countless videos in deck profiles on more than Luna Light and Cyber Angel. So I don't know if they're confusing me with another content creator, which they probably are, because there is, I know, at least one other Harpie player that primarily focuses on the waifu aspect of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Community. I don't. Although I do like my waifus, so I'm just going to be very clear that no, I didn't go heavy for Cyber Angel, I never went heavy for Luna Light. Because those just archetypes that didn't just ebb and flow with me, unfortunately. I wanted to build Cyber Angel, just I don't want to go run around finding the cards. And Lunalight has way too many cards for me. And I know Lunalight did top a few events, but it's just like, what's that got to do with me? I ain't running the deck, so it ain't got nothing to do with me. Yeah, it was just like, it was crazy. I was like, oh, I know these lies are not real. So, hell, you didn't even sell Tri Brigade. Because I know I did some Tri Brigade bird up stuff for some more. Fortune Lady, got two. See, look, if I'm naming all these archetypes, like, I'll tell you right now, my favorite archetype, my top 10 favorite archetypes: Chagall and Sky Striker, Fortune Lady, Blackwing, Gravekeeper, because I have a shit ton of Gravekeeper cards. I just, what is there for me to really focus on in the deck? Because the deck, unfortunately, is just, like, it does need a way of support cards to really help it. And cohesive support cards, not just that one random card that came out of, like, the, what was it? Oh, when the Ishizu cards came out. Let's tie all the Gravekeeper stuff together. Same thing they did with Odeon and stuff. They tried to combine all of that. It's like, we get it. They're the Tomb Keepers. And that there are Yu-Gi-Oh cards based off of it. You don't have to go that hard. Then the other five will, of course, be will be Pepe. Because I did love performing Powerful Permanade, Tula T. Madolche. Because I spent a lot of time playing Madolche alongside Harpie Lady for 2023-2024. I topped the tournament actually with Madolche. I just don't remember the deck list. Because I did love Madolche. Besides the fact people were like, Madolche is bad, Madolche is bad. No, Madolche is top and you just don't want to accept it. Because you're just the one good. If I'm shit, you're just terrible. So, fair game, right? And then, what are the other three? I don't want to say Miss Valley because I've never consistently built a Miss Valley deck. So, it's definitely not Miss Valley. Do I want to say Plant? Well, that's the thing. I haven't played a consistent Plant deck either. Like, see, that's the thing. I'm trying to think of my favorites that I've consistently done. Okay, Agents. I will say that. Agents, Chaos. Okay, there we go. So, Agents and Chaos. And then, nothing Machine. Dinosaur. There we go. And the last one will be Dinosaur. Because I have consistently made Dinosaur that within the last 5 years. Especially the last 5 years. Because Dinosaur, I took that structure deck and I went ham. I took a lot of that new support and went ham. I just haven't built a new Dinosaur deck because Dinosaur is in a weird state where I don't know if it wants to be a fusion deck or if it wants to be, a Seize deck or if it wants to just be something. I just needed to figure out what the hell it wants to do and focus on it. But if I build Dinosaur really does not need this extra deck like everyone claims it does. But because of how combo oriented it's become, it definitely does build off of it. But even and so, like, your main focus is destroy what's in your hand or on your field to then bring out more dinosaurs from the deck. That'll do more disruption and infuse and synchronize with that. So, yeah, it's a lot of pieces, I will say that. It's definitely a lot of pieces. It's just like, wow, outside of Harpie, I'm barely known for anything, which is not a problem. It's just that when it came to creating Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, people will always shun me for when I tried to build into other archetypes. And then the consistency and stuff was just really bad. So, I was like, alright. You know what they did get right? They got Digimon right. I was like, for the past few years I played Digimon. Holy, like, y'all actually got that shit right. Okay. Like, I was actually very shocked that they got that shit right. And it was, it was basically, yeah, like, HMJ plays these decks for Digimon. He's been heavily focusing on Sakuyamon. He stepped away from Mastemon. He played a heavy bit of hybrid. And for the most part, he consistently does talk about certain topics within the Digimon community, which is true. But I've even backed down from talking about competitive playing Digimon because what is there for me to really talk about that 19 to 20 plus other channels don't already talk about? If you want my real input, I really stopped caring about the competitive scene because I have literally 0 wins in Digimon. None, like, at all. Buys don't count because they're not consistent. So, Yeah, it was definitely a wake up call for me. To also bring me and say, wow, because he really did try to sit there and hype me up. Like, for real, Google really did just try to sit there and hype me up. Like, oh, he does this, he does that. But then it's like you're hyping me up with all the wrong information. It's like, can the consistency please be real? Can you please be consistent on what you're going to tell people that I do? Because clearly you are not helping. You are definitely not helping the situation at all. So it was definitely like a lot to really just sit there and be like, okay, I guess this is how they feel about me. Like, I wasn't even going to push the envelope. I wasn't going to try to push, like, through a lot of things. I was just like, okay, I guess this is a thing. It did hurt. I'm not gonna lie. It does hurt. The consistency of things does hurt. Just like reading through it and just like, oh, I guess this is just where it stands. It's definitely where it stood. Was not where I thought it was going to. But it did. And it was like, oh, okay. I guess we're just doing that. Like, sorry if I sound like a little down about it, but this is just the truth. Like, how do you consistently work hard and still have little to show for it? And then, what made people laugh in your face, and then the next minute people are like, no, you're doing great. Like, don't sit here and lie to me. You don't like my shit. You guys don't talk about my shit. My shit isn't important. Like, I'm not a competitive player. I don't go to tournaments and play in tournaments. Especially not like I used to. And even when I did, it was very much hard. That's very, very, very hard and difficult. Because I'm not good. I'm not. I don't say I am. I just consistently make a deck and an archetype that gets little to no love in the first place. Yeah, that was just like the ramblings of the things that I had to deal with through the Google search. Which I actually do some Google searches. Like NGL, not gonna lie, I've been watching. Is there anything else that I want to add to this before I like? Man, not really. It really isn't much to. Like, I'm just waiting for my end of the year stuff from YouTube, and once YouTube gives me that, I want to do a video on that. Is there any promises for next year? Well, I did do a video telling everybody that I was going back to Puzzles and Dragons to basically do videos on the deck profile that are consistently in, the different teams that I built in Puzzles and Dragons for that. Because it keeps some Puzzles and Dragons content, but I'm not building or making any, I'm not, like, running through dungeons unless I feel like it, and even then that takes time for me to record. So, I'm just gonna get straight up just team videos. I think my first team video was extremely long. And I didn't mean for it to be long. It is up though, you guys see it. It's the Omnimon one for the first of the variations of Omnimon teams that I ran. I did show like the second one, but yeah, that was just like, it's here, yay! Like, I'm so sorry, guys. I really just didn't really have anything to come into this podcast to really talk about. I think I've already like expressed my game of the year stuff, right? Okay, well, my game of the year, Sonic Racing Cross World, 8.5 out of 10. Because I don't like the online not being a big room where, like Mario Party, like Mario Kart, you can have multiple people in. It's still one of my favorites. I think because I still play it. I do really play it. Nights just came out, actually. Nights from Nights into Dreams is in Sonic Racing Cross World. So I've been playing around with Nights. I still play Yu-Gi-Oh! I still play the video game. Actually, no, I haven't touched Yu-Gi-Oh! No, I did not too long ago. I went back to playing some Dark Souls stories. I need to play Shidoku Battle. I need to play, I want to play Battle of the Great Duelist. That game has so many issues to it that I don't like. I really don't like that game because it changes a lot of the stuff in numbers and summonings and stuff with cards. I really do hate that. But all the other Yu-Gi-Oh games for the most part were perfectly fine with the issues they have within their own games. I really am just focusing on like other things right now, just because it just helps me keep some things together. I still have like a week and a day or two on my vacation, so that's nice. Yay! And I really am enjoying that. My first wave of vacation has been okay. It's just been mental loops because of Christmas. What did I get for Christmas? $20 and a stomach ache. Oh God, yeah, that was really my Christmas. I bought my brother a deck box, and he was so happy. He was like, "You bought me a deck box." I still need to give him cards, and I still need to give him some staples. I need to give him. He got some sleeves because I had extra sleeves. Cause he was like, "Do you have any red sleeves?" I was like, "Yeah." And I gave him 2 boxes of my red sleeves, and then I still have a couple other cards for him to get. I gotta put them all together so I can remember. Like, hey, when you come here, look, here's your cards. He needs like effect veilers, ash blossoms, going off birds. I'm not giving him my no charmies. He has to go get those himself. But then it's funny though, because if I say, um, because I know he knows about the legendary fire D set, but because it'll give him the no charmies. He just has to buy like 3 of them. He's gonna have like a shit ton of extra cards, which is the only problem. I know he's gonna hate that though. But he might like it because it'll give him like some cards to put into a collection, if anything. Um, so here we go. The other thing I wanted to tell you guys is that um, I had a drawing fit the other day. I might explore my drawing fit a little more going to 2026. Like maybe do a live stream or like a live casting of me drawing because um, I was running through doing some errands and I ran into Michael. I think I told you guys the story about me wanting to draw and go back to my art and maybe do like some of that. I don't do digital art. I suck at digital art. But physical art, physical drawing, I can pull some things off. And I really want to go into that. I really do. Just for the aesthetics and just for like maybe helping me with some of my mental problems. I am definitely handling my mental situations a lot better, so that's even good too. Yeah, no. What time is it? It's 7:55. Okay. Because I want to be out the house by at least 2. I want to go to the bank, and then I want to go from the bank to pick up some stuff from the bank, and then I want to head to Trader Joe's, and then I need to head to some other places as well. Because I have some money on my best pass. I'm trying to add more money to my best pass. It seems like I have to do it in person, which is really stupid. But alright. I just want to add $20 to my card so that way I can move around. Because I do have a dentist appointment. Hallelujah! I have a dentist appointment coming up on the 8th. So I'm going to try to like handle that as well. Because what am I doing on the 8th? It's like at 4 o'clock, I believe. I gotta go meet with the dentist finally. After all these months of trying to get a dentist to see me, I finally got a dentist to see me. Paying them is going to be a hassle, but tax time. So, we're going to look at everything, put the money together. I'm going to do my taxes. Once I get my taxes done, I'm going to pay them off to do the procedure. The procedure is basically a root canal and crowning. That's literally it. I have a tooth that needs a crowning and a root canal. And I have some other teeth that need some crowns to them because I've been so stressed out, it's been hurting my physical. My physical and my mental has just been through the ringer this last 2 years. Especially with like the move and then moving back. A lot of stress has been on me. 2024, 2025 sucked. I'll say 2024, 2025 sucked. And it's been a roller coaster of shit I've had to deal with. So I basically have been trying my best to mentally, physically, and emotionally deal with all of that. I miss live streaming, but then I don't because Twitch hates me. Twitch hates me. I don't care for trying to do things off of YouTube. And because of my laptop situation, you guys wouldn't even be able to hear me anyway. So, um, I really don't know how that would ever work out, honestly. Maybe do like a live stream where it's just like on my phone. But even I think with a live cast, it still wouldn't work because trying to have it horizontal instead of vertical is going to be an issue. Because I hate vertical casting. I hate when it's just straightforward. It's like, no, I know a lot of people like to have their phone sideways. They like to have it on the landscape, not the vertical. So, yeah, just, I don't know. I don't know. I've been thinking about it, but I also don't want to put more shit on my plate that I'm ready for or willing to do. Because I still have to go to work. I still have to function as a human being. I don't know what a social life is. I barely have that. So, if it's still a thing. So yeah, it's definitely a lot. Trouble into it. Pokemon wise, I haven't played ZA. I will, when I get my Switch 2, go ahead and buy ZA. I know I'll have to now physically buy Mario Kart World. So Mario Kart World, Legend ZA. I'll have access to the GameCube. So I probably play Wind Waker. Yay guys, look, I'll finally play Wind Waker. I know so many people are going to be so happy I'm finally playing Wind Waker. Which I will. I will definitely be playing some Wind Waker. I cannot wait to play Wind Waker. I've not played Wind Waker. I played Phantom Hourglass and I played Spirit Tracks. I beat Phantom Hourglass. I've never beaten Spirit Tracks. I got to the last area, but I just didn't finish it. And then I found out like the boss is extremely hard. So fuck me that I have to deal with that. But as long as I have Legend of Zelda games, getting through them is not as easy as it sounds. Because I finished Zelda 1. I never played Zelda 2. No, I did play Zelda 2 and I hated it. Because I don't like how it's structured. I need to fucking play Link to the Past. Holy shit, that's what I need to be doing. I need to play Link to the Past. I need to move everything else aside so I can play Link to the Past. And I need to play Link to the Past. I need to play... I need to finish Ocarina in Majora. I have not finished Ocarina Time or Majora's Mask. Simply just because I hate the Water Temple. Fuck Water Temple. And then I need to get the fairies in Great Bay. No, not Great Bay. Funny enough, I got the fairies in Great Bay, but I never got the fairies in Stone Tower. That's what I need to do. I need to beat Stone Tower. I have not beaten Stone Tower. It's funny, because even in MM3D, I didn't beat Stone Tower. And when I was playing Ocarina of Time for my 3DS, OTT for 3DS, I got to the Water Temple, and it's like, you know what, I'm not dealing with this. It's literally my fear. I never beat those through. I did beat, Breath of the Wild. Did I beat, no, I still haven't finished my, not Link to the Past, or Link Between Worlds, because I haven't played either of those. I haven't played Link Between Worlds. I have played Link to the Past. I just haven't finished it. I'm only like at the first part. I haven't even got to the Dark World. I haven't even got to the second palace. And I haven't got to the second dungeon yet. I'm still at the first dungeon. So I need to play those. And then I need to finish Minish Cap. But I don't want to 100% Minish Cap, so I'm not dealing with those fucking mysterious shells and mysterious bullshit just to get my last heart container. So I'm really not trying to deal with that. And then, what else is it that I'm trying to think of? It's, the 3DS games, like I said. I mean, the DS games is the only one I haven't finished, of course, is I never played Twilight Princess. I don't have an interest in Skyward Sword, even though that's the first game in the lineup of the universe, is Skyward Sword. But I just have no real interest in playing Skyward Sword. I did beat Breath of the Wild. I have not beaten Tears of the Kingdom because fuck Gloomhaven. Sorry guys, I'm not good with Gloomhaven, so I'm a little better with the Ancient Sentinels and, all of that, but even then, the mechs are still doing shit. And, you know, I mean, I have a lot of deaths in Breath of the Wild. Oh, I have so many deaths in Breath of the Wild. So many. But it was still a great experience, especially because the music was just so ambient. And it's such a beautiful game, so I honestly cannot wait to play it. Um, like to upgrade to the Switch 2 and play it there, but I don't know if I want to upgrade some of my games. They look nice. I have seen people stream them, and they do look nicer on the Switch 2, but I'm not trying to stream it onto like, you know, cast it onto like a screen or anything. I just want to play it in handheld mode or play it with my Pro controller. And I'm not buying the second Pro controller. If anything, I'll just use my money to go get the rest of the resources I need for it, and then just be happy there. Well, I mean, oh, and maybe buy a couple of cards. Primarily, I mean, waiting to the reprint of Mirai from BT16. I mean EX6 is a thing, but that's not till May, and then March comes, not May, March, because we still are waiting to hear from April's release of Rarity Collection 5. Then we still have, um, what else is it that we still have to deal with? I mean, that we're still looking into. Oh, the Sky Striker stuff that's coming in March as well. So it's Yu-Gi-Oh stuff coming in March. I'm looking forward to. Not TCG. It's stuff in March I'm looking forward to, both Yu-Gi-Oh and Digimon wise. I don't care about BT24. I don't care about EX10 or EX11 or EX12 or whatever it's supposed to be. There's another starter deck coming that it looks like it's going to focus on Data Squad. So maybe we'll see a new Ruin mode. Maybe we'll see a reprint of Ruin mode. We don't know. But it doesn't look like an advanced deck. It just looks like a regular starter deck from the announcement. And I'm not really too keen on it either. So it's just like, this is what it is. But I'll figure things out. You guys know I always figure something out. And you guys always keep me grounded. You guys do keep me sane. For those who do still watch my content, enjoy it, and, you know, speak to me, that really does keep me going. So thank you. Not really much else to say. So Pokemon wise, I'm just playing the Pokemon games. I'm still going through like that whole portion. Oh, I'm not doing the Mario Kart anything today. Actually, I'm just no longer doing that because nobody came to community days. So it is just what it is with that. And I'm waiting for Animal Crossing's update next month, where I get more space in my storage and then I can do more other things. I need to clear out the storage in Animal Crossing. I feel like that's something I'll do for the new year, and then do other things there as well. So, with that said, guys, this is gonna wrap up today's podcast, which I hope you all enjoyed. I did, and it really was just a fun experience of coming back to the podcast, for better or for worse. I'll keep you guys posted on things, and I'll keep you guys updated. If I do have to take some time off to heal from my teeth work, I'll let you guys know via post on that and how that's being updated, and then I'll probably like have to cancel a podcast or two. But from what I heard, the root canal situation is not as, it's going to be painful during the recovery. Is going to be a little but I'll manage. I got a lot of people that will help me through it, so I should be alright. But with that said and done, you guys, I'm going to wrap up here. Thank you so much for watching and staying tuned. Happy holidays to you all. Happy belated Christmas. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy belated Hanukkah. You know, all those other holidays and stuff that are being celebrated. And I hope you guys enjoy your new year. I'll have some new year stuff coming up as well. And a yearly recap as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. And with that said, HPJ is signing out. Take care. Bye-bye.